Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing this dark smoky eye, which is super easy, only using 3 colours. Boom, done. Thank me later. Let's get started. I'm going to start with my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using the CYO brow pencil. And then the other end of it is a little brush. People call them spoolies. I think that's weird. Just gonna brush that out so it doesn't look as harsh. They look dark, but they're fine. They're fine. Now taking the P. Louise base and the P. Louise brush, and I'm just gonna pat that around my lid to prime the lid. And instead of doing all that patting with a tiny brush, I like to take a foundation brush and just pat it all in. And any excess I just bring under the eye. Right, so I have went and done this eye, and now we're going to start and show you how to do this eye. So if your P. Louise base starts creasing, even though it's supposed to be creaseless, then just pat on again and it'll pat it out. That was deep. And I'll just pat it out. Bob's your uncle. Hello. I'm going to be using the Keeley Urban Bagel palette. It is in the shade Saviour, and my lovely Carnival palette. I'm going to be using the Intuition and Lights Out a base, so then whenever we go in with all the darker colours, then that blend is already blended into the skin. So just put the brush on the crease and blend up towards your brow, obviously not hitting the brow, leave a bit of space there, and yeah, just until it's a nice faded out brown. And I was just using the soft definer from Sueva. Now going in with the Define Crease brush from Sueva, which is a 224. I'm going into ignition. Okay. Then going into Intuition. Putting that at the crease. And bring it round. And then blending it into that light brown. Whenever that is nicely blended, I'm going to go in with the P. Louise black base. You can use an eyeliner for this, like a gel kind of eyeliner or even a liquid kind of eyeliner, but I would more steer towards the gel liners just so you can smudge it out. Now I'm just using the P. Louise base because I have it. I wouldn't really say run out and buy it or anything, because I have tried to use it a few times and there's not really much you can do with it, to be honest, apart from these kind of looks. This is sort of like a bit lighter than the look that I'd done whenever I was first testing out this, so that's saying it all. Like, there's not really much you can do with that base other than the smoky kind of eyes. So I'm just going to pat this on up to close to the crease but slightly under it. So I'm not wanting this to cover my full eye, I'm still wanting to show that brown, and don't be dragging it up towards the brown. Literally put it on and start dragging it down so then the top of it actually blends. You still need to do that whenever you're using just a normal eyeliner as well. And you don't have to be too neat with that, we're going to be covering it. We're going to go in with Lights Out and put it over the black. And don't try to blend yet, just pack it on so it sets the eyeliner or base. And then you can take a little bit and start blending out the top off it. But we're not adding any more of the black on, we're just blending the top line into the brown. And make sure you're going gently, because if you start going really hard, then it might take off some of the black, or just make the black and the brown really mix together, which will make it look black. Then we're going to go back in with Intuition. Put that right over where those two colours actually meet, and then gently blend it out. And then go back in with Savior and blend out those browns even more. And then I'm going to take the base or eyeliner again and just do a wee bit in the waterline. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with Intuition. Put that over the black. Put on some eyelashes. These are the Kaylee MUA lashes. And that is wherein I go really quiet for once in my life. Yeah, whenever they're stuck on, I'm going to come back to mascara after to actually, you know, blend in the natural lashes with the fake lashes. So now onto my face, I'm going to cover up some of these spots and yeah, start looking actually half decent. Going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. It is in medium. I'm going into the skin colour, start covering my spots. What I like to do is cover them. If you have any dry skin around spots and it goes all crusty, all that, then I like to, instead of just, you know, putting it on like that, like I'll try to show you if I can. I'll cover this one because it's a little bit crusty. So what I like to do is basically make a cross and then a little star, so you're covering every single angle, and then pat that on. So it's nice and down instead. So again, cross, little star, pat it on. As most of you can see, I do have a big red nose, so I like to cover that. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Superstay 24 Hours foundation. And where I've covered the spots, just make sure you pat it on instead of really, you know, like that. Just pat it on and then you can blend it out. Now with this foundation you don't even need to set it, but I like to set it. Always use my RCMA No Colour Powder. For any looks I do use that. My go-to. Love it. And I'm going to do my lipstick before I put on any bronzer, a blush or anything, just like usual. I'm going to go in with the Primark lip liner, and it is in the shade Toast. And then Matte Me Up by Barry M. It is nude. I know that. Yep, it is a nude. Now, whenever your lips are done, then I'm going to go on and put on some bronzer, blusher, highlighter. So for bronzer, I'm going to be using the CYO bronzer. It is When the Sun Don't Shine, which is always in Belfast. So just patting that on with my normal powder brush, getting a bit of colour because the sun really doesn't shine here. For a contoured kind of look, I'm going with the Hoola Benefit bronzer and a slightly smaller brush, and patting that on right near my hairline and blend it in. So we're just getting a slight kind of difference in the colours. So just pat it on beside the hairline and we're just getting it more defined. Beautiful. I still haven't fixed the lid of this, but it is my favourite blusher, so it is the Lustrous palette, and I'm not too sure as to who it actually is for. Yeah, it doesn't even say who it's for, but yeah, it's basically like a nice little pink. For highlighter, I'm using the Sub-Zero palette. Yeah, and it is in Baby. I'm just putting it right on where the highest part of your cheeks are. It really picks them up. But if you go too much, then it doesn't. It's just like, wow. You know? I like to put a little bit on my nose. And a little bit on my chin, even though I don't actually really like my chin, but you know, just adding highlighter wherever I can. So just finishing off the look with some MAC Fix Plus. Yeah. Okay, so that is me done, and I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm a way to curl this hair so I look more pretty, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! 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 Bye!